What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Amazon Kindle Create Space. Eh. The feminist hypocrisy. See, here's my thing. And I'm going to talk to sisters about this one. Do y'all realize the bullshit that feminists pull? See, feminism is so hypocritical and at the same time so blatant that I don't understand how y'all not seeing this. So I'm gonna put this out. Okay, so we already feminism wanted equality, which we all know women don't want to be equal or to be viewed as equally as men. Women want equality under feminism and chivalry. So that's very hypocritical. I want to be equal, but I want you to be chivalrous. We already know feminism was started by white women who wanted to quote unquote fight against the patriarchy. And here's the thing about that. You notice these white women always dealt with white men. They continually deal with white men. Even when they go on these slut walks, they're slutting for white dudes. So they want to be viewed as equal. At the same time, they want to be able to be sluts. And at the same time, they want to keep reproducing these white men that continue on this patriarchy that they say they're fighting against. See, that doesn't make sense. You would think that feminists, especially white feminists, would be the number one swirlers on the planet. You would think that. Because if they want to get rid of swirling, get rid of the quote unquote patriarchy, they have to get rid of the white men that they produce. Now, their birth rates are in the negative. Maybe that's what they're doing now. I don't know. But for the longest, they've been reproducing their own oppressive patriarchy while telling you don't produce with your man. You see, the hypocrisy of these feminists is they keep telling you non-white women to do the very thing they're not going to do. Because if there is no white patriarchy, there is no white feminism. And you can't keep the money in-house because these feminists still submit to white men, not out of force, but literally out of respect. Say what they want. They don't disrespect these guys in their history because they were just as treacherous in their history. They were accomplices to the things that we saw that were terrible. They benefit from the same patriarchy that they say they fight against. And even with this election of Donald Trump, you would think all these women who are feminists and who are down for women and want women's empowerment, it was white women that made sure that Donald Trump was a president over Hillary Clinton. So, are they still feminists? Just the hypocrisy bothers me. On top of that, when it comes to affirmative action, which is really the civil rights movement, just like feminism jumped on the civil rights movement, you would think that feminists would have some type of greater respect for the black community. White feminists, rather. Well, they were the original feminists. So you would think they would have much more respect for the black community because they wouldn't have had a successful feminist movement if it wasn't for the black community, for riding the coattails and leeching off of civil rights. They didn't do that on their own. They actually needed a black patriarchy to give them their platform. What does that say? That their men wasn't going to do it for them, and that they went to other men to do it. And here's the irony: who benefits the most from all the things in civil rights? White women. So white women benefit. They still going to make the most money out of everybody. Out of Let's leave white men out of the equation. Everybody else, white women make more money than them because these are white male-dominated businesses and industries who, in one way or another, were taught by black people how to create these businesses. So the hypocrisy is for them to tell you not to be with your man if you're a black woman, but they needed your man in the movement that you had with your men to give them the very platform that they stand on at this moment. What does that say? But the other hypocrisy of that is this: why do you think they're comfortable with black women swirling? You see, because I saw the little State Farm commercial thing where people was mad that a black dude was proposing to a white chick. Oh, the world is falling. You never heard of any white man or white woman complaining about scandal, have you? I don't. Did you hear any black white man and white woman complaining about all of these um, roles where that depicts um, white men being in some type of relationship, whether it was willing or forceful, for black women? Did you hear any white women or feminists complaining about uh, Django and the bed wenches? Did you hear white women complaining about um, 12 Years a Slaves and the rape scenes with Lupita Nyong'o? Did you hear white women and feminists complaining about, the fuck was that other movie? 12 Years a Slave, when the white dude went to get like Gabrielle Union or rape her or some shit. Do you hear feminists complaining about shit like that? No. You, like I said, same thing with Scandal. Same thing. What was that movie? That Tyler Perry movie. It's not easily broken. It's A Family That Prays. Did people complain about Sanaa Lathan's character in that movie? Hell no, they didn't. But they complained about a black guy in a picture with a white girl with a ring. Wow. But you want equality, right? Hmm. Here's the other thing. What is it that you ladies are not seeing about white women will hire white men if they're in that position, and tell you non-white women to not hire your own men. But black women, you fall in line with this shit. You be in human resources not hiring black men, but hiring black women. And here's the thing about management. People look at black women as incompetent because of not because of your mental capacity, but because of your emotional states and your belligerence. They sometimes they put you ladies in those positions because they know you're gonna be out of control, and you in a work, not just on a television environment, but in a workforce environment, you are a bad example, or you're a stereotypical example of what's wrong with the black woman. I hate to tell you that, but you know, it is what it is. And the crazy part about it is, I, I know black women on both that are management that are on both sides of that spectrum, and that's their clash. Like, really, you really gonna do this? I'm not doing nothing. Okay, when the white folks tell you to cut all these black people's throat, you own it. When these black people say, "What are you doing?" You say, I didn't do nothing. I didn't jump when they told me to jump. No, I was being fed to everybody." And when these white people say, "Don't you cut that guy's throat. Don't you cut that nice white man, white lady's throat. You bet not." Yeah, okay. I mean, so what? They just brought a gun to work and shot 3 people. It's okay. They're not black. And sometimes these ladies have to catch themselves in real time doing this shit. It's like, oh fuck, that's what I am. How long you been in that supervisor managerial position? About 15 years doing this type of shit. Yeah. And ain't no white feminist coming to your aid like, that's not a good look. Don't do that. Because it's out to make you look bad. Because you're making women look bad. You're making the feminist movement look bad. They don't give a shit if you make yourself look bad. Because it doesn't make feminism look bad because you're not counted in the group. So this is why I say it's a hypocrisy of feminism. Because y'all sisters ain't looking at how y'all getting played. Like, seriously getting played. I'm done for now.